Democratic Republic of Congo.
And then can you briefly tell the court what was your role and the purpose of that?
One of the, NDF members was stationed at a separate point than his girlfriend, and he went there and he shot her several times, after which he proceeded to shoot himself.
Okwenzeka-ke lana ukuthi-ke omunye-ke kumasosha-ke la abizwa ukuthi i-SANDF wayesebenza-ke kwenye indawo bese kuthi-ke athandana naye-ke yena-ke kwenye indawo wase ehamba-ke eya la asebenzela khona-ke usisi lona-ke la amdubula khona-ke amahlandla amaningi-ke waseqhubeka-ke naye eyidubula. Yes.
He did not die, my lord, and he was charged with the murder of his girlfriend.
Ngeshwa-ke azange ashoneke noma ngenkathi-ke noma ngeshwa azange ashoneke wase yena-ke esetheswa icala-ke manje lokuthi-ke wabulala-ke usisi abethandana naye.
Some of the exhibits were brought to South Africa for example, the firearm and cartridge cases for examination.
Futhi-ke amazibithi-ke alethwa la eNingizimu Afrika-ke ukuthi-ke ahlolwe-ke isibhamu kanye futhi-ke nawo amagobolondo.
After which I was requested to do a crime scene reconstruction in the DRC.
Ila engacela khona-ke ukuthi ngiyosebenza-ke kuyona-ke indawo leyo yesigameko khona eDRC.
Thank you. On paragraph 2.1.2, also indicated that you obtained an advanced certificate in forensic criminalistics, specialized in forensic ballistic. Do you remember the duration of the course?
It was a 2-year certificate, my lord.
Okay. 2 years certificate. Lana nguzwa khona-ke ukuthi-ke eUNISA-ke kwaba isikhathi esingakanani ngo-2001 kwakuyi-certificate engasenza-ke iminyaka emibili.
You also mentioned that your office is equipped with a microscope. Do you know if other offices of other analysts or examiners are also equipped with microscopes?
Some of the offices, my lord, do not have microscopes in their offices. There is a central point where a microscope will then be shared.
Ushilo-ke ukuthi-ke kwelapho ihhovisi unayo-ke i-microscope. Ngabe uyazi yini ukuthi-ke abanye ozakwenu banawo yini kumahhovisi abo, abanye-ke abanayo-ke kukhona-ke indawo la ukuhlangana khona-ke noma-ke ekusetshenziswa eyodwa.
In paragraph 3, you mentioned the period in which you were asked for an opinion. So my question is, did you know at the time when you gave this opinion that that opinion relates or pertains to this specific case?
After I gave the opinion to Colonel Mangena, I asked him regarding which case this was, and he informed me that it is the Senzo Meyiwa case.
Lana-ke ku-paragraph 3-ke uyasho-ke noma uyasisho isikhathi owacelwa ngaso-ke uyena-ke uKenel Mangena ecela uvo kuwena. Ingabe ngaleso sikhathi yini wawazi yini ukuthi lolo vo unikeza ngalo mayelana neliphi icala? Kamuva kokuthi-ke sengwenzile-ke umsebenzi-ke ngase ngimbuza-ke uKenel Mangena ukuthi kumayelana neliphi icala, wangitshela-ke ukuthi icala lika Senzo Meyiwa.
If the defense counsels on behalf of accused 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 were to ask you if this was a borderline case, what will be your comment?
It is not a borderline case, my lord. I am sufficient. There is sufficient agreement of individual characteristics for me to be able to say that this is indeed.
Necessary for the state to ask if counsel for accused number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to ask you if this is a borderline, what your comment would be, than for the state to ask him, hey, if this was in fact a borderline case.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you want me to say?
I'm asking from the understanding of the court whether that is an appropriate question or not.
I think it's appropriate because...
No, it's not appropriate.
Now, why do you ask me?
Because I want the court to redirect the state that you shouldn't really ask that question in that fashion. You should rather say, in your opinion, was this a borderline case or not?
How do you ask a judge an opinion? When the judge responds, then you say, no, I don't want you to say this. You must answer it this way.
I'm saying, my lord, Meromotu, the court must then direct that question should be disallowed.
I'm not disallowing it because I tried to explain to you that is the defense which is proffered by all the accused that this was a borderline case. Not me saying that. It's the
That is
accused.
so, my lord, but the state in the conduct of its case should then be asking this witness, because the minute he assumes that it is us that are going to say it's a borderline case, naturally this witness is going to say no, it's not a borderline case, because he's not here for the defense. He's here on account of the state. Why can't the state then put a neutral assertion to her and say, in your view, after having determined this, after having done this analysis, do you find that this was a borderline case or not? Why does he have to mention us in his own case?
Well, they're within the law, and I'll tell you, I'll quote you just one big case, the South African Rugby Union case, where
Yes, my lord.
the old president gave a view when he was against Louis Late.
Yes.
The law says you must state the defense case to the witnesses of the state. That's what the law says.
But my
You
lord,
must put the defense case to the witnesses so that they can respond. So I don't see anything wrong with this question of saying they are saying it's a borderline case. The defense is saying that. What is your view? And this witness is supposed to be here as an expert. Now I'm told that he's a witness of the state. I thought you were here as an expert. Okay.
she is here, my lord, on account of the state.
As an expert.
Yes,
That's it.
that is the expectation. But whether or not she's here as an expert is supposed to be, it's another thing. But for the state to say, the defense says that this is a borderline case, what is your view? Obviously, the mind of this witness then gets stated. Why can't she be simply asked, was this in your view a borderline case or not?
I've allowed that question, sir.
Thank you, my lord.
Okay, sir.
Ma'am, can you proceed to answer the question?
In my opinion, it is not a borderline case as there is sufficient agreement of individual characteristics.
Ingabe ngokwakho ke noma ngokwakho uvoke icala lelo ongathi ke icala ke elisaseduneni noma ke esiqophelweni ke eliphezulu ke cha ngokwami ke kwangasilona ke ngoba ke lana kwakukhona ke okwanele futhi ke okwanginelisayo ke nami ke ukuthi kutholakala ngakho uhlangothi futhi nangalapha kuyatholakala futhi.
I have no further questions, my lord, for this witness.
Thank you, my lord. I've got a few questions for you, ma'am. Good morning.
Good morning.
Ma'am,